Due to concerns raised by Aya Wilson, Nike has effectively suspended promotional support for Caitlin Clark and is withholding any further endorsement activity involving her for the time being. Following Wilson's MVP win and the controversy surrounding Clark, Nike has shifted its promotional focus entirely to Wilson, who is now receiving full brand support, while Clark remains sidelined. At 28 years old and having surpassed 1,000 career points, Aya Wilson stands as Nike's current face in women's basketball marketing.
Wilson, 28 years old, 1,000 points in the regular season. Why is that not the biggest story out at the moment? Why are we talking about Caitlin Clark?
Why when Asia was releasing a shoe were we talking about Caitlin?
Why was the focus on Caitlin Clark when Asia was releasing a shoe? Even though it's clear that Aya Wilson won't be the next big sales phenomenon like Clark, Nike seems to believe Clark will bring less controversy. However, Clark has also faced criticism from both fans and analysts, which has ironically led to her being overlooked. It's almost as if Nike isn't prioritizing profit this year, though the conversation around these decisions may eventually drive change.
Clark's gonna help it change for the better. All of a sudden, we gonna see Asia Wilson. She may get some more shine because she's that girl. Diana Taurasi gonna get more shine because we know what she brings to the table. Ionescu, she's gonna get more shine. Others, black, white, everything in between. It's about the ladies, now more so than ever.
Caitlin Clark is quickly becoming the face of Nike, with widespread advertising and even rumors of her getting her own signature shoe. Her speed and dynamic play have helped her rise through the ranks and build a large fan base in a short amount of time, drawing in viewers who may not have previously followed women's basketball. Her impact goes beyond statistics. She's injected new energy into the sport and become one of the most captivating players to watch.
Wonder if Caitlin, in every post-game press conference, she came out and talked about the kind of hateful comments that she was getting. If she came out and told everybody the reason why she has personal security that goes with her every single place, it's a lot. And so it's not just Caitlin Clark fans or Indiana Fever fans. It is not all going in one.
Despite Caitlin Clark's rapid rise and widespread appeal, her future with Nike remains uncertain. She has significantly boosted enthusiasm and viewership for women's basketball to levels not seen in years, yet Nike continues to focus more heavily on Aya Wilson, leaving Clark somewhat in the background. Surprisingly, Clark has been largely absent from Nike's major marketing campaigns, despite widespread expectations that she would become one of the brand's leading athletes. Instead of fully embracing her growing celebrity, Nike appears hesitant to push Clark into the spotlight as one of their primary WNBA faces.
Long and elevating the sport shine ultimately benefits you. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Nike's decision has sparked speculation and frustration among fans and analysts alike. Rumors that the brand has rejected the idea of giving Caitlin Clark her own signature shoe line have only added fuel to the fire, especially since many believe such a move is long overdue given her marketability and the excitement surrounding her WNBA debut. Despite her rapid rise, massive fan base, and the attention she's brought to women's basketball, Nike's hesitation to fully embrace Clark as a leading figure has left many questioning the brand's strategy.
What I'm saying, because I think it makes a mockery of the women's game. If the focus on, now we just have to have people because of marketing and their attention, and they're not as talented, and we're not putting the best team out.
Aya Wilson has long been the go-to athlete for Nike's WNBA promotions, and one theory circulating in sports circles is that Nike may be hesitant to promote Caitlin Clark too heavily out of concern for overshadowing their current lead ambassador. With Clark's immediate rise to stardom and widespread appeal, some fear that elevating her too quickly could disrupt the brand's internal hierarchy, potentially making Wilson feel marginalized or less valued. It's a delicate balance, and Wilson herself has likely been aware of this dynamic for some time.
That I don't really listen to, honestly, because I'm in season. I have other things that we need to worry about than what other people have to say.
Nike has a history of protecting its top athletes, especially those who have served as long-standing brand ambassadors, and in this case, it may be playing it safe by keeping Aya Wilson as the primary face of its WNBA promotions. While this cautious approach helps avoid potential internal conflict, it could also be limiting Nike's ability to capitalize on Caitlin Clark's rapidly growing marketability. As the biggest current attraction in women's basketball, Clark represents a major opportunity, one that Nike risks missing by not fully embracing her as a leading figure in their brand strategy.
Jerseys in sports, y'all. According to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin, Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jerseys.
Caitlin Clark has sparked fan interest in ways few athletes can, captivating both casual viewers and diehard basketball fans with thrilling performances that have driven record viewership and jersey sales. Her fame is far from a passing fad. Clark has built a devoted fan base, and her continued on-court excellence only reinforces the hype. From a marketing perspective, she represents a golden opportunity to reach new audiences and boost sales, making Nike's reluctance to fully embrace her puzzling and, to many, a missed opportunity. Some speculate this hesitation stems from concerns over Clark's fiery personality, which, while seen by many as a reflection of her passion, competitiveness, and drive, has also drawn criticism in a sports culture that often polices how female athletes express emotion. Known for her intense self-motivation, expressive celebrations, and confident edge, Clark has become a polarizing yet undeniably powerful figure in the sport.
But the few who are, you know who the hell you are. Calm the hell down. Support Caitlin Clark, because recognize that when you act that way, you stain her name as well because of your association to her. Not that anybody would think that she thinks like that. But the point is, what is your problem?
Nike, a company known for carefully managing its image and endorsements, may be hesitant to promote Caitlin Clark because she openly expresses her opinions and celebrates her victories passionately, raising concerns about potential backlash or controversy. However, a closer look at Clark reveals little justification for this hesitation. Despite her fierce on-court persona, she has consistently maintained professionalism, focus, and respect in all aspects of her career, avoiding any off-court scandals. She engages well with the media and demonstrates strong sportsmanship, channeling her fiery competitiveness in a way that motivates her to win without crossing into unsportsmanlike behavior. For example, her reactions to losing games contrast with other players like Angel Reese, highlighting her composed yet passionate approach, which suggests there's little reason for Nike to hold back from fully backing her.
I decided like we had for 3 quarters, we were really good. I just felt like we didn't execute. It just felt like we kind of let them take them. When they went on a little run, we could never find a way to respond, and that's what happens in basketball.
The flagrant. Did you feel like
the basketball play?
Yeah. You feel like that was the appropriate call, or
the basketball play? I can't control the refs. They affected the game obviously a lot tonight. So this clip gonna get out somewhere.
Keeping Caitlin Clark out of the spotlight when it comes to major sponsorships feels unfair to her and represents a huge missed opportunity for brands like Nike, which could greatly benefit from the excitement she generates. Her competitive nature should be viewed as a testament to her work ethic and drive to excel, qualities typically celebrated in athletes. Yet an ongoing narrative seems to unfairly portray her as more controversial than she truly is. Clark is a symbol of the future of women's basketball, and ignoring her contributions only diminishes her undeniable influence on the sport's growth and popularity.
Come along, who, by the way, I'm gonna go there, who happens to be white, and brought a level of attention and allure to the sport it had not received before. And what we were seeing
in her rookie season, Caitlin Clark has quickly established herself as possibly the second-best player in the WNBA, right behind Aya Wilson, sparking both admiration and some resentment. Her leadership, scoring, and playmaking abilities have made her one of the most exciting players to watch, consistently delivering high points per game and incredible performances. Clark's numbers alone justify the recognition she deserves. She is the focal point of her team's offense, blending deep three-point shooting with exceptional court vision and basketball IQ far beyond what's expected from a rookie. It's rare for a first-year player to read defenses so well and create opportunities for both herself and her teammates. Her talent isn't just untapped potential, it's already producing tangible results, establishing her as a true game-changer in the league. There's no denying Clark has boosted viewership and fan excitement, keeping audiences on the edge of their seats with her daring pull-up threes from well beyond the arc and her electrifying style of play.
2023 season, the WNBA had grown by 40% viewership from 2022 to 2023. But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, it's grown by 400% viewership. What that means is if the WNBA were continue to grow at the rate it grew from 22 to 23, it would take until 2028 to do what Caitlin Clark did.
It's no wonder Caitlin Clark's games are drawing record crowds both in arenas and on television this year. With her ability to control the court and captivate the audience, she dominates games through her playmaking and scoring, making her a must-watch player. Her charisma not only elevates her team's performance, but also injects fresh energy into the WNBA, attracting a broader audience that includes both casual viewers and diehard basketball fans.
Now has an 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike that will include her own signature shoe. The deal is the richest sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player. She deserves it. She deserves.
If Nike were to fully support Caitlin Clark, the company could see a significant boost in women's basketball sales, viewership, and overall interest. Capitalizing on her popularity could dramatically expand Nike's reach within the women's sports market. Clark's appeal extends far beyond the court. She has a devoted social media following, consistently high jersey sales, and a unique ability to connect with a younger generation who see her as relatable, genuine, and inspirational. It's remarkable that despite being only in her rookie season and generating so much buzz, she is often overshadowed or benched in favor of other athletes, rather than being celebrated for her exceptional skills and the excitement she brings to the game. Unlike most breakout stars, the narrative around Clark tends to focus on isolated moments of perceived controversy instead of highlighting her extraordinary talent and the positive impact she's had on advancing the WNBA. It's puzzling that conversations so often dwell on her supposed flaws when all she's done is raise the profile of the league.